cards. Wish me luck. Okay, so Snowboy, action. Action's over here. And Snowboy comes, and this is the first group. This is the first group of Kevin, Mike, Al, Tim Keene, and Steve King. So you're walking over here, Snowboy. Hey, you. He goes, me, Officer Krupke? Then, yeah, you. Give me one good reason for not dragging you down the station, you punk. And then action does. Dear kindly Sergeant Krupke, you gotta understand, just our bringing up key that gets us all out of hand. It's our mothers all, yes, you're hanging on, Snowboy. Our mothers all are junkies, our fathers all are junks. Then everybody goes, golly Moses, naturally we're punks. Now, we're gonna move around with G, Officer Krupke. We're very upset. So whoever was back there, you come around. If you look at any of your old videos, which maybe I can figure out how to do, get that to you. Every child ought to get, we ain't no delinquents, we're misunderstood. Now, see if you can get into a kneel and then to both knees. I know our knees are old, but we'll see what happens. The deep down inside is there is good. Now, you're looking at Snowboy, who is crossed and is now over here. And then you're going, there is good, there is good, there, and I think with a partner there is good, there is good, there is good, there is good, there's three, there is unpacked good. I don't know what it is. Sorry guys, but look inside, the worst of us is good, and then big deal stands and crosses to action. That's a touching good story. And Snowboy gets behind, and action says, let me tell it to the world. Just tell it to the judge. Now, this is where the fun begins. This first group, take action and you exit down left. All right? Second group comes in up right. And Judy's playing the vamp. And then, and Baby John is the table, big deal, and Arab on either side, big deal, Arab. Snowboy is behind the table. We've got the comic book, and we go, and action is here, okay? This is Devin, Sam, Eric Rivera, AJ, Adam Moss. Okay, and then we have Dear, where's actions over here? Dear, kindly judge your honor, my parents treat me rough with all their marijuana. They won't give me a puff. They didn't want to have me, so dumb somehow I was had. Then you get down on your knee, leaping lizard. That's why I'm so bad. Then you fall back on your back. Then Snowboy, who's got a comic book in your hand, goes, right, Officer Krupke, you're really a square. This boy don't need a job, he needs an analyst care. Action is slowly getting up onto your knees. And it's just his neurosis that ought to be curbed. He's psychologically disturbed. Then action, I'm disturbed. Now, this is the part. Whether we're strong enough and to lift up Devin, if you remember, we lifted him up because he fell forward and you guys picked him up and we're disturbed, we're the most disturbed, like we're psychologically disturbed. Then, Snowboy's in the front. Hear ye, in the opinion of the court, this child is depraved on account of he ain't at a normal home. And if you can remember at this point, we flipped action. If not, we'll just set him down. Then, hey, I'm deprived on account of I'm deprived. So take him to a head shrinker. And this is when Snowboy and Arab drag action, okay? And Baby John and Big Deal follow snapping. And we go around and we have the couch with Arab, Big Deal, Baby John, Snowboy, and Action on their backs. My father is a bastard. No, I like this. My father is a bastard. My mom's an SOB. My grandma always plastered. My grandma pushes tea. My sister wears a mustache. My brother wears a dress. Goodness gracious, that's why I'm a mess. And then Arab, who is here, says, yes, Officer Krupke, you're really a slob. This boy don't need a doctor, just a good honest job. Society played him a terrible trick, and sociologically he's sick. Then, our favorite part, I am sick, and we all move. We are sick, sick, sick. We are psychologically sick. Then Arab says, in my opinion, this child don't need to have a head stroke at all. Juvenile delinquency is purely a social disease. Then all the boys put your head down and kind of lean, and Action rolls off, and he says on his right side, hey, I got a social disease. Then Arab says, so take him to a social worker. Then you guys take Action down left. Then our third group enters with Judy vamping, and we have Fernando, Bob, Chaz, Sean, and Michael Walraven. We have, the order is Arab, Big Deal, Action, Snowboy, Baby John. Action's in the middle, being held by Snowboy, so you come in, then you get in position with Big Deal and Snowboy. Dear kindly social worker, they say go wear a butt, which like be a soda jerker, which means like be a schmuck, then we all go. And at this point, Baby John goes and puts the scarf on your head with your back to the audience. So that's you, Sean. Go over there. And then it's not, I'm antisocial, I'm only anti-work. Floriansky, that's why I'm a jerk. Then everybody's on your knees and you're crawling to Baby John, who, well, I can't do this justice because you're all so good at this, but Officer Krupke, you've done it again. This boy don't need a job, he needs a year in the pen. It ain't just a question of misunderstood. Deep down inside him, he's no good. Now, everybody up, and if we can, who is Action? Fernando, you're supposed to jump into Big Deal, which is Michael Walraven. I think you guys are strong enough for this. So you jump into his arms, and you've got Action, and you're going like this. Everybody is circling. Action is going, I'm no good, and earthly good, like the best of us is no damn good. Then during the music, you spread out, and Action is kneeling center, okay? Then we have Big Deal, Snowboy, Arab, Baby John. And then whoever's line it is, Snowboy, the trouble is he's crazy. Arab, the trouble is he drinks. The trouble is he's lazy. Turning the page. The trouble is he stinks. The trouble is he's growing. And then at this point, all the groups come on. Group 3, you will go, Krupke, we've got troubles of our own. And you're going to get here in a line. Group 2, you come in and get here in a line. Group 3, you enter and you get here. So we have a line, okay? Then we do the other famous part, and I'm obviously not going to go all the way down, but it is Officer Krupke, we're down on our knees, because no one wants is it Officer Krupke, we're down on our knees, because no one wants a fellow with a social disease. And Officer, is it left? No, that's right. Officer Krupke, what are we to do? Now, not sure how I want to deal with the ending. I think we're going to have to figure it out when we're all here. But gee, we may make a giant pose with everyone. We may make 3 poses. Officer Krupke, Krupp you. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's my one-man version of Officer Krupke.